So, you and everybody else are wondering, when should I start braces? That's kind of a tricky question, just because everybody's a little bit different. Plenty of people are going through one phase of treatment, meaning that they only get braces when they're early teenage years. Some people go through 2 phases and they get expander or space maintainer, reverse pull headgear, different things like that, sometime between 8 and 10 years old. So it depends on what your needs are. But here are a few things to remember as far as timing goes. Time number 1, between 7 and 8 years old is pretty good spot, pretty good age to go see the orthodontist for the first time. There are permanent teeth that are finally starting to come in the mouth. We are getting to an age where we can handle treatment, sit in the chair, good listener, be compliant with things that the orthodontist is telling you. We can identify if there's crowding that's impeding tooth eruption, other space management issues, cross bites, and if there's starting to be any deviant developmental patterns. Sometimes those impacted canines, check them out. They're bad news. 7 to 8 years old. We may not do anything. We may just look and say, hey, you know what? The development looks normal. Let's just keep watching and hope we just do one phase of orthodontic treatment when we're older. Another important time, if you have underbite and you want to try to fix that, then between the ages of 6 and 8 actually is a really good time to tackle that. Now, what if you have an overbite, excessive, top teeth come way in front of your bottom teeth, like that? That timing is good to consider when you're getting ready to go through your highest rate of growth. Look at this, see? Can you see my little drawing? Highest rate of growth, all right? We're always growing, so you can't see the rest of my graph, but growth is happening basically when you have an excessive overjet. What people call overbite, we call overjet. Check out our other videos. The timing for that, the ideal time to modify the growth to improve or reduce that overjet is when you're getting ready to go through your major adolescent teenage growth spurt, okay? Super important, don't forget that. So how do you know that? Well, you better go meet with your orthodontist so you don't miss it. Other times, if growth is happening normal, you don't have any teeth that are crazy, maybe you can wait until your 12-year molars come in, which coming around 12, not always, everybody's a little bit different, but if everything else looks good, teeth are coming into place, they may not be straight, they're coming in, you may wait for all of your teeth to come in and then you can try to straighten all of your teeth. Sometime you also might consider is, if on average, orthodontic treatment to get as close to ideal as possible takes about 2 years, then whenever you do decide to start treatment, orthodontic treatment to take care of your bite and alignment of teeth, then you may consider, hey, I probably should plan on finishing this in around 2 years. Again, on average. So if you start as a freshman, then you won't finish until you go into your junior year. Now, you might be like, well, what does it really matter if the teeth aren't ready? Everybody's just a little bit different, right? Some people have teeth that are ready to treat before 12, before their 12-year molars come in. Or excuse me, before they turn 12, they have their 12-year molars. So you could consider starting earlier. Or some people start going through their growth spurt before they have all of their permanent teeth in. And like I said, if you miss your growth spurt, then you might miss out on that opportunity to fully correct or get the most predictable way to correct that excessive overbite. What about wisdom teeth? Some people ask me about wisdom teeth. When do I get my wisdom teeth out? A long time ago, maybe still sometimes today, we thought that it was important to get wisdom teeth taken out. Otherwise, it was going to make our teeth crowded. And there are still those that claim this, but the American Board of Orthodontics has recently come out over the last few years, maybe more. We no longer recommend taking out wisdom teeth to prevent future crowding, because what we found is there are people don't have any wisdom teeth that still have crowding, and there are people that do have wisdom teeth that don't get any crowding down the road. So as far as getting wisdom teeth out before or after braces, that may not be as critical as wearing the retainer. If you stop wearing the retainer when you get your wisdom teeth out or during that process, then your teeth could move on you, right? That's the key. Which brings me to my next timing question. How long do we have to wear the retainers for? Listen, check out our other video, 58 years retainer lasted. If you want your teeth to stay straight, the most predictable way to do that, I know it's not natural, it's mechanical, but it's the most predictable way to do it. You've got to wear a retainer. So how long do you wear a retainer for? For as long as you want to keep your teeth straight. Well, I hope these answers to the question of timing has been helpful to you. If you need orthodontic treatment or have questions about retainers, come find us in McKinney and Anna, Texas. Love to meet you. If you can't, share this with your friend. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, because I want to continue to open your eyes to the wonderful world of straight teeth and beautiful bites. That's all I've got. Just a little PFOing so you know where you're going. Packard out.